For decades, Americans have been chasing the dream of a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. We've tried everything: complex diets, high-intensity workout plans, expensive supplements, and even costly wellness retreats. Yet many people still feel stuck in the same cycle, tired in the mornings, sluggish in the afternoons, and somehow older than their actual years. But what if the real secret to reversing the aging process and feeling energized again isn't found in a bottle of pills or the latest fitness craze, but within the very cells of your body? That's the groundbreaking message from Dr. Albert Yeates, a renowned cell biologist and leading researcher at the Boston Institute for Cellular Science. With over 30 years of research into the science of aging, Dr. Yeates has made a discovery that is transforming the way Americans, especially those in their 60s and 70s, think about health, vitality, and longevity. In his best-selling book, Dr. Yeates reveals that the key lies in improving both the quality and the quantity of your mitochondria, the microscopic power plants inside your cells that create the energy you need to live, think, and move. His work has already inspired thousands of older adults to regain their energy, improve their memory, and rediscover the joy of an active life. The following in-depth guide is based on his research and is divided into 3 powerful parts. Together, they outline a simple, practical blueprint for rejuvenating your body from the inside out, without requiring extreme diets, exhausting workouts, or expensive treatments. Part 1. The power of your mitochondria. Why these tiny structures control how young you feel. To understand why Dr. Yeates places so much emphasis on mitochondria, you first need to know what they do. Inside nearly every cell of your body are hundreds to thousands of these tiny structures. Think of them as microscopic engines. Their main job: to convert the food you eat and the oxygen you breathe into a usable form of energy called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Every thought you think, every muscle you move, every heartbeat, every blink, it all depends on ATP. When you're young, your mitochondria work at peak efficiency, cranking out energy like a brand new sports car engine. But over time, mitochondria decline in both number and performance. This isn't just a side effect of aging, it's one of its root causes. Less energy production means you feel tired more often, even after a good night's sleep. Slower cellular repair means your skin loses elasticity, your muscles weaken, and your joints feel stiffer. Reduced brain function means lapses in memory, slower thinking, and difficulty concentrating. Dr. Yeates emphasizes that mitochondrial decline is not inevitable, and it's not permanent. Through specific lifestyle strategies, you can stimulate your cells to grow new mitochondria, a process called mitochondrial biogenesis, and make existing ones more efficient. This can literally make you biologically younger, regardless of the number on your birth certificate. Part 2. The importance of empty stomach time. How strategic eating can revitalize your chalcone. Of Dr. Albert Yeates' most surprising discoveries is that when you eat can be just as important as what you eat. He calls this concept empty stomach time, intentional periods without food that give your body the opportunity to repair, restore, and recharge. When you've gone several hours without eating, your body enters a fasted state. At this point, it shifts from using energy from your last meal to tapping into stored fat. This switch not only helps with weight control, but also activates powerful cellular processes that improve mitochondrial health, the tiny power plants in your cells that produce the energy you need to function. During fasting, your body cleans out damaged cells through a process called autophagy. Breaking down and recycling old cellular components repairs DNA damage, helping to slow the aging process and lower the risk of chronic disease, stimulates mitochondrial growth, increasing both their number and efficiency. Dr. Yeates makes it clear that this is not about extreme dieting or deprivation. Instead, he recommends 3 realistic approaches to meals a day. Skip either breakfast or dinner and enjoy to satisfying, nutrient-rich meals about 6 to 8 hours apart. This naturally creates a fasting window of 14 to 16 hours. Weekend fasting. On one or both weekend days, limit yourself to water, tea, or black coffee for part of the day. Even a 12 to 16-hour break from food can activate mitochondrial repair. Mindful eating when you do eat. Slow down, take smaller bites, chew thoroughly, and truly savor your food. Eating too quickly can produce oxidative stress, unstable molecules that harm mitochondria. By practicing empty stomach time regularly, you help create a physical environment where your mitochondria can thrive. Over time, this can mean more energy, clearer thinking, improved overall health, and a body that feels noticeably younger. Part 3: 3 home habits to boost energy and upgrade mitochondria. Albert Yeates makes it clear that improving mitochondrial health isn't just about what you eat or when you eat. It's also about how you move, breathe, and expose your body to certain natural stimuli. In his book, he outlines 3 powerful habits that can be practiced right at home. Each one works in a unique way to encourage your mitochondria to grow in number, improve their efficiency, and deliver more energy to every cell in your body. 1. Harnessing the power of cold exposure is more than just a wake-up jolt. It's a scientifically backed method for stimulating mitochondrial biogenesis, the creation of new mitochondria, particularly in brown fat cells. Brown fat is a special type of fat that actively burns calories to generate heat, making it a natural ally in energy production. Simple ways to start: cold showers. Finish your regular warm shower with a 30 to 60-second blast of cold water. Even a short exposure is enough to send a signal to your body to activate and multiply mitochondria. Winter walks. During colder months, take brief outdoor walks in light clothing, but only if it's safe and comfortable for you. The mild stress from the cold helps train your body to adapt. The key here is gradual adaptation. Jumping straight into ice baths isn't necessary or advisable for beginners. By slowly increasing your exposure over time, you build tolerance, and your mitochondria become more efficient at generating energy to keep you warm. 2. Cardio on an empty stomach. Aerobic exercise is one of the most effective tools for boosting mitochondrial health. It works especially well in red muscle fibers, which are packed with mitochondria and are designed for endurance activities. Dr. Yeates recommends performing cardio at about 60% of your maximum heart rate, a moderate pace, where you can still carry on a conversation. Activities like brisk walking, cycling, or light jogging are excellent choices. The real secret is doing this before breakfast or during your fasting window. In this state, your body taps into stored fat for fuel rather than relying on recent meals. This not only improves mitochondrial efficiency, but also enhances fat metabolism, supporting overall metabolic health. 3. Correcting your posture may seem unrelated at first glance, but your posture plays a surprisingly direct role in mitochondrial function. The way you stand, sit, and walk affects your circulation and oxygen delivery, both of which are essential for optimal energy production inside your cells. When you slouch, you compress your lungs and restrict blood flow, which means less oxygen is delivered to your mitochondria. Less oxygen equals less energy. Dr. Yeates' posture tips: sit with your back straight, feet flat on the floor, and shoulders relaxed. Avoid rounding your upper back. Keep the chest gently lifted. When walking, imagine a string gently pulling the crown of your head upward. Over time, these small, conscious adjustments can improve muscle engagement, circulation, and oxygen delivery, creating a more supportive environment for your mitochondria to thrive. Why these 3 habits work together: cold exposure, cardio on an empty stomach, and posture correction may seem like unrelated tips, but they share a common thread. They all optimize the conditions inside your body for energy production. Practiced consistently, they help ensure that your mitochondria, the tiny engines powering every heartbeat, breath, and thought, are working at their full potential. Listening to your body, the final key. While these methods are powerful, Dr. Yeates stresses that they work best when applied gradually and mindfully. Pay attention to how your body responds and make adjustments to fit your comfort level and lifestyle. The science is clear. By improving your mitochondrial health, you can regain the vitality you thought you'd lost forever. With small, consistent steps, you can tap into your body's own energy factories and turn back the clock on aging.